Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment, in each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one. She told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on, and I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew? The one that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked into bed all those nights. And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her
Oh my.
first,
Okay. Sorry, it was a big finish. Ha.
from the first breath
Okay.
she
Okay.
breathed,
Enough, Lorne.
when she
Enough.
first smiled at me,
Oh,
I
he really
knew
went
the
for it, didn't
love
he?
of a
Wow.
father runs deep.
Oh.
Someday you might know what
Huh.
I'm going through,
Okay.
when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first.
Okay. I had never heard the rest of that. That was the first time I'd ever heard the rest of that. I usually cut him off halfway. He really goes for it, doesn't he? Good God. Good Lord. Hello. Hi. Jesus. I have a little bit of time to kill. Um, I made a cake. Isn't that crazy? I made you cookies. I made you cookies. Do you want some lemonade? Anyways, we left off last time 38 minutes into Mr. Penus reads his chat log, and I wanted to listen to some more of that because I can't be fucked to read the goddamn chat log, dude. That's like I don't know how Magnum Pot Pie and Paco Peep do it every year. It is good God, it is a read. Ugh, ugh. But but let's listen to Lorne. I like to listen to him read it. It's always a treat. Let me do this here. Here we go.
Um, what is what irritates me? You know that when he talked to Xavier, don't you?
Don't y'all?
No, I don't.
When her and
Why
I
is it
first
so
met,
small?
when he actually presented herself as Casey to me, and it was because of Xavier Von Erck. Xavier was telling her things to say.
Oh, he's dropping
When
some
he,
lore.
He actually, well, I guess he made some threat or something against Rhoda, and when he was trying to make sure that he stayed away from Rhoda, and he even made Winnie watch him on cam jerking off to a picture of me. That's what Winnie told me. That's fucked up.
What did,
Yeah,
why did you feel the need to say that? What does that have to do with literally everything else you were talking about?
It's fucked up. I mean, but she was also on drugs. So.
Yeah, I know, but I'm only going by what Winnie said.
Okay.
But I mean, she was
On drugs.
She was in some house in California. Evidently, it was a really nice house because Emma went there and she went out to the concert with Winnie and I don't know who else. But they can Photoshop Casey's face on Winnie's body, I guess, and so they could show me and all this shit. That was fucked up. That was so fucked up.
Yeah.
That lasted for like 3 months.
Oh, did it really? You thought that?
Yeah.
So Casey was the one who was talking to you on the phone?
Because Winnie had her name on the internet. Had a message on my YouTube channel. My headset just went off. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, a little bit, but it really sucks.
Okay. Can I call you back in
Well, it's okay right now. Just make sure that you stay like
stand
that.
still?
Yeah, stand still. Uh-huh.
Where the fuck? Where are you
Put your
going,
leg up in the
Lorne?
air. Make sure you've got good reception. Whatever you have to do. All
What do you mean sit still?
right.
What do you mean sit still? Are you walking around your house as you're talking to her?
Put my headset on so I can charge it.
Okay. Fat ass.
No.
Oh, you heard me? I didn't know you would hear me.
Yeah, I heard you. Call me a dumbass.
Hello, Lark. Welcome.
But, Winnie had a message on my YouTube channel from me. Her message, and she went on the
I mean, who the fuck knows what you're talking about right now? I can't even hear you.
You can't. I stayed in the same position I was in.
Did you stick your phone up your ass? Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Well, sort of. God, it sucks.
I know. That's why I leave my phone in one spot and have my headset on and move around.
Oh my god.
Can you hear me now?
Jeez. No.
Oh, great.
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
What's got you all
so
fucking giddy, Lorne?
Stay right there.
Okay, Roscoe, don't move. You stay right there. Your collar is helping.
Ah, there we go. Cool.
Okay, Winnie put a message on my YouTube channel, and Emma Emma would read the messages for me that was on my channel because I could.
Fuck, I don't ever remember who's who or what's what. It's not Winnie. I don't know if it's Ramona. I don't think it's Ramona. I listen. You wouldn't think that I've spent the last 2 years listening to Lorne calls, because I have no idea who this is. I know that this is Tiffany. I know that's but I have no idea what character it is. The only reason why I know Winnie, yeah, Ramona's the black lady that goes first of all, or number one, or for one. She lists things. I don't know who plays her, but that's who I think Ramona is. If I'm wrong, I'm going to assume I'm wrong. I'm always going to assume I'm wrong. But all I know is that they're reading the chat log.
They had already taken my computer. Didn't want me on YouTube.
Okay.
And Emma read that message, which AKA was Winnie.
Okay.
And that's when I started talking to Winnie.
Okay.
Because she fooled Winnie, she fooled Emma for those
trying to stall
3 months until
so hard,
Emma
dude.
found out.
Also,
Okay.
welcome, Fossmouth. Welcome, darling. Welcome.
And
Gotcha.
because Winnie was in the hospital, and
I see.
that's how the whole thing started. That was because of Xavier Varner, because Xavier held something against Winnie that had to do with Rhoda, that he put Rhoda's name on the internet or something like that.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
So, and so that you don't hate Emma too much, Emma saved Winnie's ass a lot of times. She literally
I don't.
saved her ass a lot of times.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever said that I hated Emma.
Well, no, you didn't say that you hate Emma, but before you dislike her too much, she saved
Well,
Winnie's
why would
ass
I
a
start
lot
to
of times.
dislike her?
Just because she's Mexican. You remember?
Get excuse me.
Just because she's Mexican. You remember you saying a wetback?
Me?
Yeah, you. You just said it the night before last.
I'm gonna
No,
pass
I
out.
was saying that Winnie called her that.
I know. I
You
know.
called her filthy fucking wetback beaner bitch, don't you remember? Oh my god.
Winnie called her that. She did that all the time.
Yeah, but I would never say that. I don't think that about her at all.
Winnie got better at it, though. After a while, she stopped calling her wetback, and she started just calling her bitch. So she graduated.
Oh, well, when Winnie calls you a bitch, that's actually kind of a good
term
thing.
of endearment.
She calls me bitch all the time.
Yeah.
That means that she loves you.
I cannot tell you, like, honestly, if you were to listen to me and Daddy Ollie's conversations, you wouldn't think that we're married. We call each other girl and bitch. Like, it truly is a term of endearment. Oh, only a bitch. That's much better. Oh, yeah. I'm so much better than being a fucking wetback. I wouldn't know I'm both.
Because she must really love me. Every time I turned around, she was calling me bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
That's really.
I
That's
told
what
her,
she calls you too.
I told her, you do realize I have a name, right? She said,
Yeah, it's
I know,
bitch.
bitch, shut up.
Right.
So what the
Exactly.
fuck?
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't hate Emma. I think Emma's really smart. She's super pretty, and I don't have any problem with her. I know that she's done a lot for my sister. She is not an easy person to deal with. So, the fact that Winnie is still alive is a really great thing. And Dan's pretty good too. I mean, I guess.
Stop
Dan is
stalling,
really
Joseph.
good at
He's not my favorite. So
He's not your favorite.
no.
So I heard.
Yeah, yeah. I know. Sorry. I know you're friends with him and everything, but he's kind of an asshole.
Well, I understand. Just because I'm friends with him doesn't mean that everybody likes him.
Yeah, I know.
It's a what?
He's always wearing a tool belt. It's always a different color. Kind of weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He wasn't wearing a tool belt when him and Emma came here that night.
Oh, I'm surprised. He probably didn't finish bedazzling it.
Dan's
Doesn't
bedazzled
really
jeans.
bedazzle it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's the rhinestone cowboy.
I'd like to be a smiler at some point. Dan bedazzle me.
Yeah, he'll bedazzle anything that you want. Seriously.
No, I'm okay.
Honestly, I would too if I had a fucking bedazzler.
I'd rather be dazzled than other ways.
Well, he'll bedazzle you in other ways too, I bet. Wink, wink.
No, by a female.
Hey, do you want to take the phone out of your ass again?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Is your headset all set?
Probably. It might be for. Hold on.
I mean, this is torture.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, now I can move around again. I don't know how
God,
much.
okay.
I think it's probably like 2 hours time on it.
Okay, well, we don't
Usually
need that much.
when it turns blue, it's usually 2 hours.
Okay, good. Anyways.
Anyway, bedazzle me.
So, No, I don't do that. That's Dan's thing. I'm
Dude,
not
shut the
cocky.
fuck up. Stop it. You know what the fuck you're doing, bitch.
So you can bedazzle me different ways.
No thanks.
Yeah.
No, thanks. I love the little under the breath comments that she makes. They're so fucking catty. I love it.
Well, and they're not even verbal punching backs either.
No, they're not.
And I feel like that's something that you need to learn too, because I don't think you know that very well.
Ooh.
Well, I know it. I've messed up on it a few times because I've gotten too stupid getting drunk and taking my frustration out on other people. And what really sucks is I never used to be like that.
I never used to.
When
I never used to do it. I never meant to
drink
do
social. When I go over to Tony's, I don't drink social. I drink social, but I try to keep up with him, and that I know that can never happen because he drinks like almost 3 to my 1.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
interested.
It's just such a stupid move going over there. Enjoy going over to Tony's because it would be just like I would be if to go over and drink with Dad. Because that's all Dad would do was just sit there and he'd drink. Or Dad would actually play the guitar. All Tony does is drink and smoke pot.
Okay.
So
Drink and smoke pot.
finally I figured that out.
And smoke pot. I hate the way he fucking talks. Before coming on here, I watched some videos from Gideon. I hope that's how you pronounce it. That showed guys who were way worse than Lorne. This place is a breath of fresh air in comparison. Yeah, I fucking bet. That's why I keep beating these dead horses, because I know what I'm getting into.
So it's not so hard for me to not go over Tony's now.
Well, there's other things that go along with it too. I mean, as far as Tony is using you for
Hi, Viral Effects. I'm watching this stream while my pet sub is tied to a treadmill. That's hot. Good job. Good for you. Good for you, Viral Effects.
here.
Yeah.
And
Dad used to do that.
And
hello, account deleted and mind broken. Finna get that Penusy, I see. Penusy, would it be Penusy? Yeah.
you end up getting into arguments with him and Wendy. You're not really welcome in their home. They just let you go there because you're bringing something to them.
Yep.
And then, and then it's time to go. So they throw you out and you drive home, risking your life and everyone else's that's out there while they stay home.
It's not abuse because my sub has a loose skin.
Yeah, nice and safe. Waiting for the next walk back.
Yeah. So, I mean,
sad.
So there's other things that go along with that too, of why that's not a healthy place for you to go.
Yeah, because they just don't give a fuck.
They just don't give a fuck.
Doesn't seem that way.
They say they're friends, but they're only friends for a price.
Right.
That's what it's been like.
Yeah.
Sucks too, because they're not friends that I want.
Right. Well, good. So you've come to these decisions, which is great. You know, you're seeing that this isn't a good thing for you to do, and hopefully you won't do it again.
No, I won't do it again. I'm not going to be that stupid anymore.
That's good.
I'm not going to be that stupid anymore.
That's really good.
So even though you've gotten really.
Also, welcome, Viral Effects, account deleted, voice to voice. Welcome, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Is Miss Vagina's thinking of Mr. Penusy? I bet he is. Fat ass words, fat ass eyes, a Wendy story.
Man, they're frustrated at me.
Mm-hmm.
I do learn.
Do
Sometimes
you?
it takes a few smacks, but.
I think you know that going to Tony's is not a good idea. And I think that's why after you're getting drunk, that's when you start to get mad, because you're not able to really fool yourself anymore. Because when you get intoxicated, that's where your inhibitions will start to go away. And the wall that you've been putting up and avoiding how you're really feeling is going away, and then you start to get angry. And that's why you start to lash out at people. You've done it to me. And I didn't do anything.
Sorry too.
So, you're feeling lonely and you're feeling like you're getting fucked with all the time and you're feeling like nobody legitimately wants to spend time with you. And that makes you mad. And so you start calling up everyone.
I love that she is just like giving him a little bit of like she is leaning into the conversation, making him believe that she actually gives a shit by just saying the most like fundamental word salad bullshit that anybody would say, you know? Like, she's obviously so fucking dismissive, and she's literally not saying anything that he doesn't already know, that she hasn't already said before, right? And he is just fucking lapping it up like a fucking toothless dog on a plate of mashed up peas. Like, absolutely eating it the fuck up. Like, Lorne never ever learns. At least it takes him a long time to learn. The recent Rast stuff is wild. I keep watching the Edstein files. He's slowly becoming the next Christian. Yes, dude, it's so fucking scary. It's so I am truly scared for Sally. Cause, yeah. Ooh, sticky and icky. Doesn't Chris Tyson get upset when he gets drunk? I don't know who Chris Tyson is. He has a very strange definition of takes a few smacks. Somebody really did need to go over there and kick his ass at least once, man. Nobody ever got to do that. I think he's too old and frail for that now. But, like, I'm really mad nobody beat his ass like they did to Cyrax.
And basically telling them that they're assholes because they don't want to hang out with you, or they're off doing something else. They're not giving you all their time and attention.
It sucks. It sucks so big. And I never used to. It used to take me an hour to drink a beer.
Well,
and I would make it take me an hour to drink a beer because I didn't want to get drunk.
I didn't want to get drunk.
But
then
now
why are you drinking?
There's a lot of stuff.
Then why are you drinking? I'm sorry. Listen, what the fuck is he drinking? Like Bud Light or whatever? It's not even like it's like something that's interesting that you would enjoy drinking. Like, you know, like a nice black coffee, right? Or a good thing of scotch or whatever people like to drink, right? You know what I mean? It's not even like it's like that. He's drinking fucking Bud Light or whatever, the cheapest shit that he can find in the grocery store or the 7-Eleven down the street. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, I don't want to get drunk. What else are you drinking for, Lorne? What else are you drinking for? You are not going to sit here and tell me that shit tastes good, okay? No! Stop lying! Fuck. I'm not scared for Sally, I'm scared for Ed, since he's constantly drugged up and Rax has been searching for daddy porn. No! That's scary. But no, he can't have his medication anymore because somebody keeps stealing it. He doesn't know if it's Cyrax or Sally and then giving it to Cyrax or how the thing is going, but his doctor was seeing that he was missing pills and he's like, nope, no more pills for you, so now he doesn't have his pain medication. The former Mr. Beast guy who rapes his son supports Shadman and pretends to be a woman to dodge criticism and the law. That's Chris Tyson all the way. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay. Well, I read that out loud without reading it first. I should have read it first. I'm sorry. Fuck. I drank beer mixed with Kool-Aid mix. It tasted like crap, and I highly regretted that drink choice. Thank you for letting us know. It's not like any of those cows can afford expensive beer like Chimay. I have no idea who the fuck that is. But yeah, like it's not like it's like an expensive or like not. It doesn't even have to be expensive. Just like it's not like it's anything complex that you would like to sit down and sip on, right? You know, like a glass of I don't know, fucking cold soda, right? A nice cold Coke that you can just sip on all day. No, it's a fucking beer. Like, stop, dude. Lorne, you are not drinking beer because you think it's yummy and delicious in your tummy, okay? And they don't craft their own toxic waste wine like JFS used to. I'm pretty sure that's what took the poor guy. Try Kool-Aid mixed with 2,4 Loco. Fuck. Sounds like the recipe for a bomb. Could you take that off of my chat, please? There's a big difference between bad boy and pedo boy. Yeah, damn straight. Hashtag fuck sickos.
That you're trying to
That I
avoid
just wanna
from
forget.
feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the most unproductive way of doing it.
Yeah, I know.
And I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
well,
that's kind of why people, I think, sometimes get involved in taking drugs, like Winnie. There's something in their life that they want to avoid, and they get introduced to something, and it takes the pain away.
yeah, she told me how bad her childhood was.
The Adventures of Mermaid Roy and Pedo Boy.
Yeah. And so
So,
there's other ways of going about it. That's the thing. And unfortunately, sometimes people have addictive personalities too, and they're just going to pick up one thing after another. And as soon as they're able to avoid whatever it is they're trying to, and it makes them feel better, then they're hooked. Not only physically, because that'll happen too, but emotionally. They need to feel that. That's why when you're upset about something, you want to start drinking. And for some people, it's eating. There's a bunch of things that people do to make themselves feel better, and sometimes it's destructive.
well, see, maybe that's part of it with Tony and Wendy, because Tony does have an addictive personality. Because he's a good guy to be around. He's friendly and he's fun to be around. But the problem is that he uses people.
Well, then he's not a good person to be around.
No, he's not a good person to be around. I mean, as far as he's a fun person to be around, he can be fun.
Right.
And happy. And of course he's happy.
That's half of what it takes to be a friend. In my book, I'm sorry. In order for me to consider somebody a friend, somebody that I would call someone a friend, you have to be fun to be around, but also you have to be at least a semi-decent member of society. Like, I don't want to be friends with rapists or pedophiles, right? But like, or racists, but you know what I mean? Like, that's like half of what you need to be considered a friend for most people, I would say. Like, I have to enjoy your company, and you have to be not a repulsive creature. You only have half of that, Lorne. What do you mean those are your friends? They don't even let you piss in their house. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I would let somebody that I don't like piss in my house. Like, like, I don't like this bitch, but like, shit, hey girl, I need to piss. Okay, go ahead, go use the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, how do you fuck up? How do you fuck up so hard that somebody doesn't even let you piss in their house? Like, like if actually maybe not, but like if somebody that I had cut off came to my front door, I would consider it heavily. Like, hey, I gotta piss. You are the only bathroom anywhere near. I have to do it right now, or I will explode. Like, I would probably let them in and let them piss. Like, how do you fuck up that hard? What did you do? Did you piss all over their bathroom? Like genuinely, what happened? I need to know the context. Jesus Christ. I don't drink anything cheaper than Stella Artois. I don't know how to read that. I think it's French. I don't know what that is. I don't drink usually. I know like the different kinds of tequilas, but that's because I'm like a beaner. That's like all I know. I like margaritas. Better than Aquaman 2. Haha. They have an invisible Batmobile because they can't afford one. Why does this guy sound like Bob Chandler too? Have you never heard of Lorne Armstrong? He was on To Catch a Predator. All my friends are racist. None of them are white. That's usually how it goes. My parents, racist as hell. Rapist, pedophile, racist. Three strikes, Lord. Yeah. 3 fucking strikes, dude. He can't hit the toilet. Lauren probably could have blasted poo all over Tony's bathroom, and that's probably the reason why Tony didn't let him in his bathroom. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, he just fucking pissed and shit everywhere. The farmers not allowing Lorne to pee in their home is no surprise. Lorne's brother told him there was no room at his house for Lorne. On Christmas, Lorne's own family doesn't want him around. To be fair, I think Lorne is a horrid pisser considering his cock is shunted to the left like a dowsing rod. Oh my fucking god. Y'all!
Everybody's fucking bringing him beer and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that boy's gonna die in
But
early.
yeah. I think that's the reason. I think Lorne just fucking doesn't know how to aim into the toilet, and there's just piss everywhere, like a goblin's dowsing rod. Even yes.
Early death, but more than likely.
Well, hopefully
When he
not.
eats some drinks.
Hopefully not.
Well, I don't wish death on him.
Right.
Oh,
I
he still
just know
dies,
how
though.
he eats and drinks
Okay.
and smokes.
So,
That boy's gonna die an early grave. Did Lorne predict the future? Yes, he did. He did. Lorne can't even eat Mama Gwen's chicken pot pie.
have you thought about talking to Tony and
No.
telling him this?
No, because he already knows how I feel. I tell him every time I've gotten drunk, I'd come back in and he'd be one of the ones that I'd lash out at. He'd be one of the first ones I'd lash out at.
So then what is his response to that?
Oh, he just tries to calm me down.
He just tries calming you down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I calm down after I say everything that I want to say to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
I
calm
just- I
down
just don't-
after you let it all out, right? You fucking asshole. Dude, fuck you. That's why they won't let you piss in their house. I'm sure he wishes he could eat her pie. Probably tastes like the Great Depression. Oh my fucking word.
I'll talk to him till
Y'all
a
are
couple of days later.
Y'all are on fire tonight.
I don't care to do that anymore. I don't care to go over and drink with him. I don't really care. You know, I'll have something to do with him. You know, if he wants to come over here and visit me, I don't want to go over his house. I don't like Wendy. I haven't liked her for so long as I can't even remember when I stopped liking her.
Okay. She probably doesn't like you either.
Yeah, considering
not.
you can't shit in their house. You can't piss in their house.
Right.
Unless I throw a whoopie pie and a Pepsi in front of her.
Yeah.
She's real happy. She's real happy with a big whoopie pie in front of her.
Ooh, me too.
Okay.
No, you think I'm kidding? I'm serious.
No,
No, that's fine.
no,
I
we
mean,
believe
whatever.
you. We believe you.
She's got a thing for whoopie pies.
Okay.
And that's something she definitely needs to stay away from because she kind of looks like.
Maybe that's why Tony always says "be a good girl" to Lorne. They treat him like a dog. Lorne has pissed on their floor, and Wendy told him, "Outside, outside now!" No, they had to get pee pads, puppy training pads, and put him on the floor. Wendy is a tsundere. Wendy probably disliked Lorne due to his charge. Wouldn't be surprised in the least. Genuinely, I wouldn't put up with it. He wouldn't be allowed in my home. I
Okay.
Sad.
don't even have kids.
What kind of pie do you look like?
I look like a blueberry pie.
Why?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Blueberry pies are perfect. Okay, I'm far from perfect, but.
Yeah, exactly.
What? This
Stop
one
you right
always
there.
confused me.
You look like a blueberry pie to me.
You don't even know what I look like.
I know what you bought.
Hello, Dance Confused entrance. Welcome. Wendy's gonna lose a foot if she keeps eating those cookie whoopie pies.
It looks like that looks like a blueberry pie, and that's not my fault that I don't know what you look like. 'Cause you still haven't sent me a picture. Right.
And you also deleted the other picture, didn't you? Or did you lie about
I
that?
did. I didn't lie to you.
Okay.
I told you. You know I must respect you because I actually deleted it.
Okay.
If you were naked, I would. If you were naked, then I would have deleted it right after I saw it. But you weren't naked. You had clothes on.
Right.
I mean, certain spots were emphasized, but.
Anyway.
I did delete it. I did delete it.
Good. Great. Okay. So, I think we kind of got off track there, but my main point of what I was talking to you about was you have to do it in a completely different way.
I know. Like, that's.
And it's going to be
Wow.
hard to do. It's going to be really, really hard to do. But
Yeah.
you can start to say, I realized that I was wrong. I deserve to be on that show. I deserve to be sent to prison.
And I'm certainly not going to say that I didn't deserve it because I asked for it. So I did deserve it.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to think of me being in that position, I did it, and I did deserve it.
You didn't want to get caught. I mean, that was the thing. You wouldn't have shown up if you thought that you were going to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sucks at the time that that's what I wanted in my life.
Yeah, it really
now,
sucks. Okay.
I'm outside now, so you get really good reception.
Okay, good, and I don't have to hear your stupid TV.
All you need to do
Fucking
is
thing.
tell me turn it down. I forget that thing is even on because anybody that I talk to on there always asks me if I can turn it down.
Okay.
I fucking wonder
have to
why,
remember
bitch.
that.
I fucking wonder why. Oh my gosh. Fuck. I have not been keeping up with chat. Lauren did allude to the fact that Tony was the only one who went that went with him to stalk Molly at the fair. That's right. I'd forgotten about that. On the inside, Lauren looks like a moldy cow pie. That's at least what I think. Yeah. Yeah, I bet she liked his degeneracy until he got caught. Pedo couples be trippin'. Ew, 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 ew. Ah! I think Tony has some pedo tendencies too. Yeah, definitely. Good thing is he ain't inbreeder or an goblin. Am I right?
It's really annoying.
That's what everybody says, and I don't even think about it because it's in the background.
I think there was at one point on the last time that I was talking to you, and I think that you were upset, maybe crying or something. And there was a moment of silence, and I heard the Old Spice whistle go off.
Did you think that I hung up until you heard that Old Spice whistle?
No. It was like a moment. It was a brief moment. It was like perfectly timed. And I just heard that whistle in the back, and it was really funny. But I didn't start
Oh,
laughing.
Jesus.
But yeah, so you can kind of change stuff. You can change the direction that you've gone in. You're going to be giving a response that people have been waiting for all of this time. They're going to be able to look past the stupid videos that you've made, basically calling everyone else out for being a fucking loser. All that kind of stuff, but
I hated that I keep getting so mad about perverted justice. I really hated that I do that. I think it's just looking back on everything. It's still so upsetting for me that I got involved in it.
Well, it's a defensive thing that you're doing. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why, when you were confronted on the show and when everyone was confronted on the show, for the most part, it was, you can see like the eyes darting, like, oh my God, what am I going to say?
Yeah.
How can I minimize this and make it so that what I was doing is going to come off as being okay? Like when you were saying the other day about, I went there because I wanted to make sure she wasn't going to get hurt by someone.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how hard I could have possibly rolled my eyes when you said that? They almost got stuck.
Imagine.
I almost was blind. I would never see again. They'd be stuck there. So I mean, it's
imagine.
Like, yeah, it's like that kind of stuff. Or when you've said like, I was looking for a place to turn around and I got to the exit and there was her house. I'm like, okay, well, that's stupid too. I mean, none of that stuff ever happened. And so all that you can do really is just tell the truth about stuff. And it's going to make you feel so much better. Not everyone's going to like it, but a lot of times people already know the answer, especially when it comes to something like this. And when you come out with something like, oh no, that wasn't really me though.
Yeah, it was somebody in a fucking suit.
Yeah, or the reason why I went there isn't exactly the reason why I went there. It was so clear, cut and dry. And when you start suing people like NBC, and you're going after Chris Hansen, and you're going after perverted justice, and you're going after, you're talking shit about the judge and the prosecutors and all that kind of stuff. It's just a mess. You end up looking really fucking stupid.
I know. Well, something's really irritating me about that whole thing, though. Maybe that's another reason why I was getting so defensive. Because when you only see a lawyer 2 times and it's to plead guilty or not guilty, then guilty, it kind of presses on a person.
Well, what would have happened if you pled not guilty? You would have gone to trial.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think would have happened at trial?
That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't want to go to trial, because I got scared saying that, like, maybe 11 out of 100 people usually win a trial in a federal trial, and it's like, well, that's kind of fucked up if it's supposed to be an honest justice system.
Oh my fucking God,
Well,
Lorne.
they have to look at what the facts are.
Yeah, I know.
If you have a video of someone going in and robbing a store, and they get away, and then they go to their attorney and say, I want to plead not guilty. What are they supposed to do? What defense do you have?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So as far as what you're concerned with, you're basically saying that you went to your attorney, said that you were going to plead not guilty, then you met with him again, and they said you're going to plead guilty.
Wow, he told me to plead not guilty the first time.
Okay.
And so I pled not. But see, then there was my other attorney, my state attorney. He wanted to take it to trial.
But why?
And that's why I started looking so deep into it.
But what kind of defense did you have?
He told me he could have gotten it for entrapment, and that's why I started looking at that.
No,
Well,
that's not true. I mean, okay, so here's the other thing about entrapment. Like, I can give you an example too of when I was talking about when the police department sets up a bait car. So if they have this bait car sitting out there, and then right before they leave, they throw a bag of Coke underneath the seat, so that when the person gets caught, whoever stole it is now going to have a drug charge.
Right.
Okay, so that's a problem, right? So you can see how there's a problem with them stealing the car, but then tacking on a drug charge when that's not what the whole point was. It's not theirs. It legitimately isn't. The police put it there. That's what I would see as being an entrapment to get a drug charge. So I would love to know what you're thinking entrapment is in terms of you.
Well, it's not me that was thinking it at the time. It was my lawyer.
Well, you must have loved
It was
hearing
my state
that,
lawyer.
though.
Huh?
You must have loved hearing that.
I did love it at the time. Actually, the deeper that I got into it, and the more I looked at it, there was a lot of things that was actually illegal that they did.
Like what?
And well, like I can't name.
Oh shit! I haven't been keeping up with the chat. Lorne would have been Bubba's bitch in prison if he had went to trial. Imagine the trial jury being read the chat log. Hello, Rost Chic, Lewis Griffin. Thank you for your comment. Too bad this country loves pedos more than it hates free speech for minorities. I didn't say it. He would have gotten live entrapment, the Cyrax defense. Absolutely. They illegally entrapped me, bro. Why is my Cyrax muscle man?
Right off the bat, if I go through my paperwork, when you come up here sometime, if you want to see and go through my paperwork and look at everything that I've got.
Oh, honey,
then
she doesn't need to go.
If I can find it, then I'll read it off to you. But I've got like a whole crap load of stuff that they did that was illegal,
Well, I mean, give
Trying
me an
hard to remember
example.
some stuff.
I mean,
I'd like to.
if there was a bunch of stuff that they did, then
Then I should be able to pop it off my head. But the problem is I've got so much stuff in my head about the whole thing that I can't remember specific things.
okay. Well,
I'm going to my box right now.
okay. Well, why you do that? I mean, the point is that, you know, the people who were innocent, like the other guys in the chat room who didn't talk to this girl, they don't have to worry about entrapment.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the ones who got in trouble. Yeah. So if there was something illegal going on, they would also get in trouble. But they didn't.
Cyrex only claims he's not a pedo due to him having never touched an actual minor. Doesn't matter, he's still a predator anyway. However, he was like, what, 20 something? Was he in his 20s? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to spread misinformation, but it's Cyrex, so who cares? Wasn't he like of age at this point, and Billy was not? You know, I don't know. I don't remember, but he still raped him. So, listen, if technically he's not a pedophile, he's definitely a rapist, which I think is just as bad. He even has beef with the old ma family, like the neat on Lloyd Street. Yes, absolutely. Hello, Bazard, my love, my darling, welcome. My precious, it's been so long. This cocksucker sounds like a dumbass. Oh. He was of age. Rax was years older than Billy. Oh, okay. I mean, either way, he's a rapist. I was wrong. But either way, he's a rapist.
I know. It's basically just stupid that I went there anyway. It was a bad decision on my part. It was stupid for me to do it. It's my fault that I did it because nobody else brought me there. I've got a big box of papers here. I'm not going to find it right now.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
I do. I'll take a picture of it for you.
Okay.
Take a picture of it for you.
When I find it, I'll take a picture of the thing.
It's not going to matter, really. It's
no,
not
but you asked me, so I just.
Well, I know. I understand, and I would love to, you know, hear what it is that you think that trumps whatever it is that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was just remember that. There was one big one that I found. I can remember what it was.
I mean, basically, are you looking for a technicality?
Mm-hmm.
No,
yes.
It was.
Yes.
What the hell was
yes.
it that I found?
Yes.
Oh crap! It keeps coming back to me, but then I can't remember all the words. Okay. Any person that induces, entices, persuades, or there's one other word that I can't remember. Any person that induces, entices, persuades any individual in the United States, property or territory, to commit a sexual act or something like that. To commit a sexual act, it's a criminal act, and they get X amount of. They either get a fine or an imprisonment, a fine or imprisonment, or a fine and imprisonment.
Okay, so give me an
that's
example. Give me an example of that. How did they do that?
Hello, one of those weirdos. Welcome. Lorne lying to carry on a normal conversation makes my skin crawl, right? It's all he ever does. Hello, size of a beetle bag. This motherfucker acts like we can't hear how giddy he is in the chat log. He's such a piece of shit. This arc is so pathetically stupid and hilarious on Lorne's part, trying to excuse his actions and acting like he said no anywhere in the chat. That he didn't relate to not going to Kayla's visit. Imagine grooming 3 kids online. You get away with 2 and caught on the 3rd. And when you get caught, you plead guilty. And later on, you try to convince the internet that it wasn't your fault. Hello, everybody. Hello, Rachel D. And one of those weirdos. Welcome, guys.
They induced or enticed. They might not have induced, but they did entice.
How?
Like Earl Doob. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just like the doobie.
They didn't dissuade.
Yeah, they didn't dissuade anybody from doing anything. They encouraged them. Maybe that's what the other word was. Encourage, induce, entice, and persuade.
Yeah, but all the stuff
Bitch.
that was said in there was said by you.
Are you for real? I'm gonna pull up the
Right.
chat log real quick so
Right.
we can look again.
I'm not
Hello,
saying I
guys.
went wrong.
Hello.
I'm just saying what I found.
Well, it's kind of like this.
You asked
Okay,
me, so I'm just telling you.
Well, I know, but and
Oh, he's
hopefully,
so
if
fucking giddy.
your
Fuck you,
state attorney
Lorne.
ever brought that to trial, it would be shut down immediately.
Well, actually, that was a federal law that I found that under. I think.
Okay, well then your other
I'm getting
attorney,
it pulled up right
if they
now.
decided to bring that to trial and bring it in front of court, hopefully that would be shut down immediately.
Well, it should be anyway because I'm the one that said all that stuff, and I'm the one that went
I'm
there.
the one that said all that stuff.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
So I do take responsibility for what I did because I should have been incarcerated.
Yes.
It should have been put on NBC.
So as we can see here, for most of the chat log, she is just saying, lol, yeah, I guess. Yeah, lol. Yeah, me too. No, I don't want your cold, thank you. Yeah, lol. Like, that's all it is. That's all it is. What do you mean? Who was enticing? Who was enticing? Nobody was enticing anybody. Nobody asked for anything. You, on the other hand, were putting words and thoughts into this little girl's head. You were the one who was offering and asking leading questions and manipulating this little girl into doing things she did not want to fucking do. Okay? Nobody here was enticed to do anything, my friend. Okay? Nowhere in this chat log. Nowhere. Fucking nowhere. Excuse me. Earl Doobie's almost as bad as Cyrax. Even though he didn't rape an actual girl, he damn sure wanted to after groping his coworker. What a scumbag. Yeah, fuck Earl Doobie. Lorne and Rax logic. I'm not a pedo because I was interacting with adults who acted like minors because I thought they were minors to have sex with, so it doesn't count. Sherry Twist used her womanly fucking ways to lure poor innocent Lorne into committing pedophilia. Do you want to see it? Do you like my bot? Do you love me? Yeah, that's all. That's all he did. That's all he did. He led the whole thing.
Yes.
That I disagree with.
Yes. Yes.
That I disagree
Absolutely.
with. I'm going to tell you the reason that I disagree with that.
I would love to hear it.
Because the only other thing that I've ever done wrong in my life was know UI.
What does that matter?
So if they're going to put somebody on
Lorne?
TV that does something like
Hello, MCL. Welcome, darling. Welcome. I heard your last channel got nuked. What happened? You good? Happy Lorne. May the Lorne be with you.
yes,
Uh-huh.
it should be somebody that is
Someone who's a
does
child
this stuff.
predator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm frustrated with it because I'm mad about being on TV.
I know you are. It's highly embarrassing. Everyone
It is.
who's involved in some kind of a crime, no matter what it is, doesn't want to be called out for it. They don't want people to know. It's it's the same thing like if people who get in trouble
And then there's me. I've told the internet several times about my trouble with the law.
in their hometown and their names are put in the paper. And there's a lot of people who just go right there. I know I've done it. Go right to the police blotter who got busted, last weekend. And then you see people that you're like, oh, look at that bastard. I knew he was up to some shit.
Look at that dumbass.
Yeah. And so, nobody ever wants to do that. But you deserved to be there. You deserved to be on NBC for everyone to see.
To be nationwide, worldwide. Why not
Yes.
be worldwide?
Yes.
It's
Oh
a
shit. Brian, the Sonic Sega gamer, might have sent his underage boy army after my channel for telling him to accept change and quit being creepy. So if I'm gone next month, you know who fucking did it. Oh my god! Really? He's such a fucking bitch, dude. Fuck that guy.
problem, Lorne. They had to see all the different people that were involved in this. They had people who were going to college. They had teachers. They
They had
had,
lawyers. They had cops.
sure, they had
And,
all kinds of
but,
people.
and by the way, Mike Patterson, he was not a cop. I knew Mike Patterson when he was incarcerated.
Dude,
Oh.
He was not a cop.
stop fucking
I'm not
stalling,
really sure
bitch.
who that is.
He's the one. He's the one that screamed like a girl when they tased him.
No, I believe I don't. Account deleted and mine broken's channel might get taken down by an army of 7-year-olds. MCL, I believe. I don't know if it was him or them. Sorry, that I had seen in the Mike Pence stream talking about they lost their channel, and it sucks.
Oh yeah, I remember.
They flagged 3 of my shorts for being cyberbullying and said you're done. Funny, one of those shorts was Stewie streaming of Joran. Damn, that's funny.
For him, okay. Okay.
He just gotten his private investigator license. He was not a cop. I don't know.
Okay.
From what people told me, he.
Oh yeah, we've talked about him before. I want to do a stream on him at some point. I just listen. I'm on new medication, so things are kind of erratic for Vast right now. But
Told them
hopefully we get to cover him soon because yeah, he's a fucking trip.
that he was a cop, and
Oh.
I don't know why the hell he said that. Because he told me he wasn't a
The
cop.
same reason you told Kayla everything you told her because he wanted to fuck a 13-year-old.
Private investigator.
Who knows? I'm not really sure. But the point is that, you know, there's all kinds of people that you wouldn't know.
Yeah, married
they're-
people
Married people,
that have kids.
yeah, people who have kids as well, grandparents. You know, people that are trusted by their families. I mean, that's what the problem is that there are double lives going on, and somebody was getting hurt in the process.
You know, I'm going to be, as much as I hate it and hate the thought that I was involved in it. It was really probably the best thing that could have happened to me at the time because not
the best thing that could have happened to you. The best thing that could have happened to the fucking public, bitch. To the little girls in the Nashville area. To the parents of the Nashville area. That's the best thing that could have fucking happened to them. Not to you, you fucking bitch. Because for whatever goddamn reason, you're so narcissistic that every single situation, even the fucking shit where you are literally the bad guy, has to have some kind of silver lining. Well, at least this happened because this happened and I'm happy about it. No, shut the fuck up. Stop pretending like you don't fucking hate that happened. Like you wish it would have never fucking happened. Stop pretending like you have any other kind of fucking human emotions. You fucking don't. You're a fucking empty shell of a fucking human that at one point was a human. But that's way back before you lost your fucking innocence. You stupid fucking bitch. Shut the fuck up, Lorne. Jesus. Good God,
it
man.
probably also saved my life.
Just shut the
I was
fuck
in
up.
such a downhill spiral
Shut the hell
so
your mouth.
fast that I weren't paying attention to anything I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the hell your mouth. Shut
I mean,
the hell
and
your
I
mouth.
can guarantee you that if Kayla was real and you went and had sex with her, there was going to be another one too.
Yeah,
You would have gotten confident.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You would have
Because
gotten
I would've
fucking
gotten-
confident. You would have gotten so fucking confident, and you would have done it over and over and over again. You would have cheated on Kayla over and over and over and over and over again. You would have kept her as your little fucking child bride, and then you would go out. Oh, Kayla, you have to stay inside. You gotta stay in here. Okay, well, I go to work. I gotta work some extra hours tonight, honey. I gotta work some extra hours. And you go fucking meet up with some other 13-year-old and cheat on your fucking child bride. That's what you would fucking do, Lorne. That's what you would fucking do. Shut the fuck up. What do you mean, bitch? Shut up, Lorne. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
And away with it once.
Right.
Sad as it is for me to say it.
Shut
But
up,
it's the
Lorne.
truth.
It's the truth. At the time, it would have been the truth
Mhm.
because I was so far gone. Everything that I was doing.
Well, even the fantasy was there before you were so far gone. You know what I mean? Like that started way before.
Yeah. I remember we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean,
And that sucks. That sucks so
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it does. I mean, because you can't control what your fantasy is. It's just something that turned you on. You can't control that part.
And that sucks.
Yeah. And
I hated that.
it's the engaging in it that becomes the problem.
Thank you, girl. Thank you for clearing that up. Because listen, of course, you can't help what you're attracted to. And unfortunately, that includes this situation. Okay? You can't help it, right? However, the way that you act and what you do, you can affect. You can control that. You can sit down and ask or go to therapy or something or work it out yourself. Sit yourself down, uncross those fucking wires, figure out why the fuck you have this in your head, why you feel the need to have this in your head, figure that the fuck out first, and then take actions. Take steps to prevent certain things. If you know you have compulsions, do things, set timers, set reminders, do things, be proactive in this, because that is something that puts people in fucking danger, okay? This isn't like fucking kleptomania or whatever. Like, this is something that you literally fucking could hurt somebody so fucking badly by doing that kind of shit. So like this is something that you need to take. You need to take those steps, and that is a whole can of worms, right? I don't know how the fuck that could be ever solved or anything like that, but I believe that, you know, you I have to, in order to stay sane, you know, that there could be a world in which Lorne didn't mean to do it, and then he decided to just never go. Right. You could, but you didn't take those steps. You just let yourself, you didn't uncross those wires. You didn't sit down and didn't ask yourself why I feel the need to do this. You never did that. You never did. You never once sat down to consider who I might hurt when I do this. You never sat down to consider that. You think that just because you liked being molested, that every other little girl was going to be the exact same way. But that's not the case, Lorne. That's not the fucking case. Fucking bitch. Fuck this guy. Anyway. What's chat saying? He's saying it to get the chance he wants. He read the chat like Danielle Steele novel with Winnie and giggled. Yes, I've never heard that one, but apparently he just fucking, they made jokes the entire time. Listening to his two different reactions with the two different trolls, all it needs to be seen is how fast he gets angry when Tiffany says no chance. Yes, he's playing it for whatever he thinks the V card losing will happen when he plans out their lives in his head. He's already married to her in his mind. Yes, dude. Yes, it's fucking nasty.
You know, even when it comes to people who have child pornography, you know, they think, okay, well, I'm not going to have sex with the kids, but I'm going to look at pornography that features kids. That's a problem because a kid is getting hurt there.
I know they're a victim. Somebody had to hurt that kid in order to get that picture.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And they put it on the internet, and it's all around the world, and it never goes off the internet.
Yeah.
It's
really right. It's a disgusting thing.
And that's what I was telling you about that picture. Seeing that picture that was sent to me, it bothered me a lot.
Shut up. No, it fucking didn't. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, you lying sack of fucking trash. Fuck you, Lorne. No, it didn't. You seem like the exact kind of guy that would have asked me about my assault just to get off to it. Fuck you, Lorne. Fuck you.
As soon as I saw her. And I didn't know it doesn't go off the computer. Emma had told me about that. But
well, you're lucky they didn't find it. Did they find it?
I don't know. They've got my computer. They must have gone through my computer.
Well, they would have done it already.
They must have found it then, 'cause they.
Well, they probably didn't. Most likely, they probably
'cause you
didn't
didn't get
find it for
charged.
whatever reason. I have no idea. But I mean,
But I received it from someone. I didn't distribute it.
well, that's good. It's good that you didn't send it to anyone else.
I was pretty disgusted by it. And then I turned around and
And then you kept
Okay.
going with Kayla.
yeah.
And I think you
bothers
even
me.
said that you wanted to take pictures with Kayla.
Mm-hmm. He did multiple
Yeah,
times.
yeah, I think I did too.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I don't remember if it was. If I meant naked. I don't know. I probably did. I wouldn't know.
You did. You said that you wanted to take pictures of your penis inside her vagina. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and look for that while we play
I
this.
think that you did. I know that you did.
I know I hated being that far gone. I hated myself then. I hated what I did to Betty. That was one of the biggest things that was bothering me when I left. I didn't know what to do. I was so fucking messed up. It was unbelievable. That's why when I talk about my family and what my family did to me, that's what messed me up, because I thought the world of my family. And all I cared about was helping them.
Bitch,
And
shut
stuff
the
that
fuck
hurt
up.
me.
I understand. I'm sure that it did. And
The saddest
it's
thing is that Tony was the only one that apologized to me.
they're just separate things, you know. They're separate things. And
Yeah,
when
no. I turned around and hurt
Oh my
somebody
god, I
else
can't
even
use the
worse.
search feature.
yeah, you know, that makes me sad. And I'm glad that you were honest about it. But it makes me sad. I guess I was really hoping that you were going to feel sad about what you were actually doing to Kayla before you showed up at the house.
Well, I did everything wrong to her.
Well, I know that you did, but you
Read the
said that
catalog.
I know. But what you said was that you got mad at yourself when Chris Hansen came out.
Well, I did, because I never wanted to be a person to do something like that.
Right. You didn't want to be, because you know what that means. You know what it means to be a predator who goes after a kid.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
everyone else is going to think about that.
Yeah.
But that wasn't, the deterrent wasn't, I don't want to hurt a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that makes me sad.
Makes you
'Cause I was
sad.
so selfish and
Sad? That should make you furious. Sad. Girl, I know you're trying to keep him on the line, but come on. Jesus.
thoughtless and heartless at the time that I wasn't thinking about anybody, including myself. I wasn't thinking about me. I wasn't
Well, no,
thinking
you were
about Mom.
thinking
I
about
wasn't
you
thinking
were thinking about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I couldn't have been thinking about myself too much. I wasn't thinking about my future, what it was going to do to me.
Yeah, but you
What
didn't
it
think
was
that
gonna
you
do
were
to
going to get
anybody else.
caught.
Yeah, so I was being selfish.
Yeah. So you were only thinking about yourself and your dick.
Yeah.
You weren't
Yeah,
thinking about the fact that you were damaging Kayla.
You know, that bothers me a lot too.
No,
That
it
really
doesn't.
bothers me so much, of how I cannot think about a kid when I knew what happened to me when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
Shut
and
the
how it
fuck
affected
up.
my whole life.
Shut the fuck up. If it really did affect you, you would have uncrossed those wires. You would have done. Listen. I I know what it's like to be affected by your childhood sexual assault. I know exactly what that's like. I deal with it every single day of my life. It doesn't go away. It'll never go away, okay? It is something that is going to be burned into my skin for the rest of my entire life, okay? All right? I get it. I know what the fuck that's like. And I also know exactly what the fuck it's like to uncross the wires that have been crossed by that shit. Okay? That shit'll fuck you up. That shit'll make you do things that are wrong. Okay? But you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I don't want to continue this fucking cycle. This is going to hurt me. This is going to hurt other people. And I already have a trail behind me. I don't want to add any more. We stop now. And you stop. And you don't ever start. Fuck you, Lorne. Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't get to forget. You don't get to have peace. You don't get to have peace. This chat log, I'm looking through it right now. I'm looking through it, pissing myself off, looking for the part where you say that you want to take a picture of your penis in her vagina. But I'm going through all of this penis talk, and as you want me to stick my penis in you? You want me to put my penis in you? No, Lorne. No, Lorne, I want you to fucking rot in prison for the rest of your fucking life. I want you to die in pain and alone, you fucking pedophile, you stupid fucking predator. I want you to fucking writhe in pain with your very last fucking breath. And I want to watch the whole time. You fucking bitch.
That's why I really one of the reasons I really get confused sometimes about, how could I possibly have done that? It's so out of my character and really sucks. I bet you didn't hear a word I said, did you?
I didn't. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
I heard a I was like,
yeah.
What the hell is that noise?
No, it was just
What kind of dog do you have?
A Chihuahua.
I do too.
A little ankle biter.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting hungry, so I'm gonna have to go soon. Make him
I
some
already
dinner.
fed my dogs.
Yeah.
See, if you had a headset, you could put your phone down and walk around and do things too.
Yeah, I know. Right, but I'm still not getting that, so it's not gonna happen.
mine only cost me $80.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Mickey. So
Nikki,
yeah, his name is Mickey.
his?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, are you jealous of the dog? Are you jealous of a fucking Chihuahua, bitch? How is that even gonna work? Please tell me how the fuck that's even gonna work. Because I don't know about her Chihuahua, but mine weighs less than 5 pounds. Okay? We got her on this fucking food, on this food that it ships to you like monthly or whatever. She is on the lowest possible serving size, and it's still too much food. She's so fucking small. How the fuck is that even gonna work, bitch? Eat my ass, Lorne. Fuck. I can't find it, but I'm so sure it's there somewhere. I can't use the search feature, but I'm done looking through this fucking chat log.
Go west.
Yeah.
Because Nikki is a girl.
Yeah, I know. I call him Nicky. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't really switch that around with your name because your name is Debbie.
Right.
Deborah. So,
Right.
so I can't really say
Deborah.
any guy's name that would be similar.
Right. So I gotta go. I gotta go feed him.
Okay.
He's getting hungry.
Do you want me to text them and ask her to send you that video?
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay. Because I'd like for you to be able to look at it.
Okay, cool. All right.
And we can talk about it some more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna
Oh my
go.
god, I've been ignoring chat.
Okay, bye.
All right. Bye. Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
How's it going?
I thought you fell asleep.
No, I didn't fall asleep.
No. I'm trying to take care of a boo-boo right now.
What happened?
I don't know. No idea how we even got it, but it started getting infected, so I just cut it back open and I put some antibiotic ointment on it.
Okay.
I must have gotten bit by something. I noticed it earlier today. But
I came up with a theory Hear Me Out's reading. Hear him giggling. I think it's the lulls in the chat are his minis. Oh yeah. Cause he dumb giggles when he does it on the phone. Yes, dude. Yes, actually, that's a good theory. I like that. That's my headcanon now.
but
I like that.
I didn't notice it before then.
It's probably the fleas from your bed.
I
Yeah.
Pretty
Fuck you,
smart ass.
Lorne.
Yeah.
don't have any fleas in my bed.
Okay.
Sure, Jan.
So
I wanted to ask you about your homework that you sent.
okay, well they said perv. I didn't say anything before that for them to ask anything about perv. What they did there was to get me on the subject of sex.
Explain a little bit more about what you mean and how they were persuading you to move forward and to do everything that happened.
Because I hadn't been talking about sex, and they wanted to get me on the subject of sex so that I would talk more about sex.
Bitch, no.
So
I got it right
so
here,
doing
baby.
that, what they did was they asked me what a perv was, because they said they saw a perv in the room. Well, when they
No,
said that, I had
you
looked in the room,
said
I
you
didn't see
probably think I'm a
anybody say anything about
perv.
So the reason that they did that was to get me to talking about sex again.
Again, you said that you hadn't done that yet.
No, I hadn't been doing it.
Okay.
But again,
Bro.
I really hadn't.
Bro, I really wish that the fucking search the search feature for whatever reason doesn't work. I can't use the search feature on that.
Again, I can't remember if I had talked about sex before that or what.
Do you have it in front of you?
No, right now I have my knee in front of me with peroxide.
Okay. Well, why don't you go get it?
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Let me see. No, I hadn't talked about sex yet at all. So I was only the 4th page in.
How many pages in?
Okay. So when she said the word perv, that sparked something in you?
It must have. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it must have right there. I hadn't said anything about it before. So when they mentioned that, it must have sparked something in me, because I think it was.
Okay, here we go.
That I had started talking.
So
Well,
this is the first time he brings up sex. Here we go. Because they talk a lot about sex and stuff in them. 9/17/07, 9:57 p.m. It bothered me a lot then. Now I've just come to realize it's a part of growing up. I bet they wish I would have felt that way back then back then though, lol. So I don't know. Oh my god, is this when they fucking talk about his nieces? Okay, fuck. Anyway, we're not here to read the chat log.
I've been saying that. There's a couple pages down, I think, but after that I started talking about it. But they said, well, what do you mean by perv? What's that? LOL. Okay, I'll tell you. It's when they talk about sex. Some people think it's perverted.
Oh, where is
Okay,
it? Where
in
is
other
it?
words,
Oh, right here, right
They
here.
don't want to talk
I found it. I found it. Have you heard any of it? No, I'm looking at it right now. Okay, lol. Has anyone else sent you a message besides me from the chat room? Yeah, but I closed them, lol. Lol? What they mean by perv? What's that? So she does ask him, but you know, what they mean by perv, what's that? Lol, okay, I'll tell ya. It's when they talk about sex. Some people think it's perverted. K? Like what in that K? That K is so fucking enticing, dude. That K is dripping with fucking subtext. Disgusting.
That's all they want to talk about. You know what I mean now? Okay, I guess. They want to talk about it. LOL. Yep, LOL. A lot. LOL. Be right back and another drink of water. And I think it was a couple pages after that.
So how do you think that would make you be persuaded or guided into talking about sex?
Because I put it into my head.
What?
Because before that, all I talked about was...
Bro, imagine,
cool
like,
thing.
just imagine a kid, like, she's 13, right? A 13-year-old comes up to you and asks, "Hey, what's a perv?" I'm gonna be like, "Where the fuck are your parents? Where the fuck are your parents? You should go ask your parents that. Don't ask me. I don't need to be telling you this. That you don't need to be asking me. Go fucking please Google it. You have a phone, right? You can fucking Google it. Don't ask me." Like, the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean that's supposed to entice you to talk about sex? No! Get out of here! Seabass, whenever Kayla said K, it meant she wanted Lorne sticking it inside, sticking it in, Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, Lark. He's taken so long.
Just a regular conversation.
A regular
Well, not really. Because before then was when you said, hang on a second, let me just, okay, so that was at 10:13 p.m.
He didn't expect. Let's follow
You can't
along.
go by the timestamps because timestamps weren't right on them.
Well,
shut
I'm
the
going
fuck
by
up.
the order so that I can find the line on here. So in the order of the chat, that was at 10:13, and then at 9:53, prior to then, you said, "Have you heard anything that made you say wow?" So that's when you actually were thinking about sex.
Yes, right here.
What was that?
Let me see.
9:17:07, 9:53,
Beginning.
55 p.m. Lorne.
9:53.
Right here.
9:53:55.
Down to the exact millisecond.
9:53:55.
So it would have been probably on page 3 or something like that.
Yeah, no, not on my page.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe your pages are out of order. How about if you start at the beginning?
No, my pages are in order. It's just I was missing 149 pages from this, from supposed 407 pages, and it's my discovery package, and it's not supposed to be missing anything. But timestamps don't match.
Okay,
And
well,
I knew that before.
Well, let's look at this. How about if we start at the very beginning then, and we'll go all the way up until we make that statement. Okay?
No, because I know what you're talking about. Because I know that I read it before.
Right.
When I first started out.
Right.
I can't find it now.
Okay. Well, we'll find it together.
Okay.
Okay. So start at the beginning. You actually were the one that said hi.
I don't want to read it.
Well, you have
Too
to
fucking bad.
Oh, God.
Too fucking bad. We need entertainment, so fucking read it, you stupid fucking bitch.
God. Hi, it's open. Okay, I'm not going to start up there because we know it's not up that far.
No, start up there. We're going to do it right.
Hi. ASL, please. Hi. 13 female
No,
Kentucky.
I'm gonna be Kayla. Let me be Kayla.
Oh, okay. You're as bad as Winnie. She wanted to be Kayla too. What the fuck?
Oh, it's so funny, Lord. Oh, that's so funny. Oh.
Okay.
Fucking stop breathing.
So go ahead and start again.
All right. Hi, ASL, please.
Hi, 13F, Kentucky.
Wow, you're just a young one, huh? I'm using a magnifying glass so I can read this.
Okay. And you have, if you
So
have,
funny,
if
Lauren.
you have like smiley faces and stuff like that, or a rose, you have to say rose, smiley face, and stuff.
Yeah, but
okay,
I can't remember the difference. Because online it doesn't come out as a rose smiley face. It comes out as the signals on the computer.
Yeah. Well, whatever
There's
it looks like.
Function. Okay, I think the one with the A with the @ sign, I think that's a rose, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now where am I? Okay, there's Rose. A little cutie, too. If nobody will talk to you, sweetheart, you can talk to me. I'm a good guy. I have 2 nieces your age.
Really? What's your ASL?
Well, I should say I had 2 nieces your age when I lived in Washington State. They were your age. They're a little older now, but it still feels to me like they're your age. I'm 36, I'm Nashville.
Oh, Nashville. Cool.
Cute. Fuck. Oh, God. You must be bored if you're on the internet. Unless you think it's fun. LOL. That's me. Those are my dogs.
Cool.
His pedo props.
The black one is Button, and the little white one is Daisy.
Aw, they're cute.
I have a cam, too, if you'd like to see me on cam. You can see Bud on cam, too. I gave Daisy away to my nephew before I moved here to Nashville.
Aw, you gave her away.
Yeah, I really wasn't very happy to, but I thought it would be best for her because my nephew and his wife have a dog just like her.
Cool.
Cute.
Shut up,
Oh,
Lorne.
God.
You're enjoying this too fucking much. You're enjoying this too much, bitch. I cannot wait until you're fucking groveling, you stupid fucking pedophile. Fuck you.
Did you get the other 2 pics I sent you?
Of your dog? Yeah.
Okay. Want to see me on cam?
Sure.
Look at those big blue eyes. You're so cute. Rose and I don't know what the
That's
other
like a
one
big
is.
smiley face.
Rose and big smiley face. Hi. And I have no idea what that next one is.
It's probably like another stupid smiley face. Hi, LOL. Thanks.
You're welcome. What time is it there?
8:37.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the timestamp there. She said it's 8:37, and on my thing it reads 6:37. So like 2 hours difference with timestamp.
The fucking exasperated sigh.
Okay.
Go figure. Okay,
It's not,
same
you know
time as
what?
here then.
It's not some conspiracy theory or anything. It's gonna
It's
depend
fucking
on
it's fucking time zones. It's time zones. The fact that he could make this worse by jacking off as he reads. Oh gosh, no. Anyway, take care, y'all. All right, account deleted. We'll see you later.
a computer they're looking at, what the timestamp on that computer happens to be.
I know. I just realized that I just noticed that after all these years of looking through this crap, I've just noticed it.
Right.
So it's like,
Dude,
always
shut
find
the
something
fuck
new.
up.
Okay,
It's-
same time as here then.
It's because
I
of
thought it was.
time zones. It's because of time zones, okay? It's because America has a million different fucking time zones. It's because computers are finicky. It's because different computers have different time settings. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Stop. That has nothing to do with anything.
Was. Well, I look cuter on cam than I do in that picture. LOL.
Yeah.
LOL. That's because pictures don't do very good with me. LOL. What did I say? LOL.
I know. Stupid. Oh. LOL.
LOL. I bet all the boys are after you at school, huh? LOL. Be right back.
No, not really. LOL. Okay.
Okay, do we really have to say LOL all the time?
Yes.
You're the
Holy
stupid ass who
crap.
put it in there. You're gonna have to read it. You can say lol.
Shit.
Do you want to say lol instead?
Those LOL sounds just as bad as LOL.
Okay.
I say lol.
I'm back. Hang on again. I need to put a towel on the bottom of my door so the neighbors will think the lights are out and I've gone to bed. LOL.
Okay. LOL.
Now I lost my place. Okay, all set now. LOL.
Why do you want to do that?
Because they're starting to annoy me. They keep coming over here and asking to use my phone, my computer, and if I'll take them to the store. LOL.
LOL. They must bug you lots.
Yep, and it's starting to aggravate me. LOL.
LOL.
So I'm kind of giving them a go-away attitude right now. LOL. I find it hard to believe that the boys your school aren't all after you. You're a little dull.
Aw, thanks.
Fuck, I haven't been keeping up. Oops.
If only you were like 5 years old, I'd be after you too. LOL.
Really?
Oh,
Definitely. LOL. You did the right decision when you put Princess on your ID name. So cute. LOL.
How about if we stop there for a second? So we can kind of talk about what's already happened.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a couple of things here. You had mentioned how cute she is a couple of times already.
Yeah.
Talking about how the boys at school would be after her, and it's surprising that they're not. And it's almost like you're putting yourself in that position, like saying, if I was at your school, I would be after you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you say, if you were only like 5 years older, I'd be after you too.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And then also, why would you have your cam on for her? Why would she be interested in looking at you?
I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking at the time.
I mean, I know that
I know what you were thinking at the time.
You do sort of remember, because you remember the conversation starting and all of that. So reading this over, I think you can get an impression of what you were thinking about at the time when you started having this conversation with her.
Yeah, but I don't remember turning the camera on that early.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, but I mean, you're asking very early, want to see me on cam. And if you're just interested in talking to her and being a nice guy and all of that, which I know we've already talked about, and we know that that wasn't the case. But if that was your contention at the very beginning, then who cares about seeing you on cam? She sees a picture of you already because she saw your other dog that you didn't have with you. And then you're asking her if she thinks you're cute.
Yeah. I don't think I had very good thoughts.
You didn't.
No, you didn't.
I don't like reading that friggin' thing.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I can understand why. Because it's there in black and white. Everything that you were doing, everything that we were thinking, it was really, really clear and obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's almost like a mirror of the person in that apartment at that computer talking to her.
It sucks because it was me that said that shit and acted that way.
So then basically, when you're talking about how they got the ball rolling for you to talk about sex, that's not true.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not. It's actually me that did that.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
In all honesty, I mean, an adult person isn't going to be interested in talking to a child. There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to see that when I read it was winning.
You didn't see that?
I didn't.
Well, I think that you've been trying to not see it.
I think so too, because
I think so too.
when I was reading it with Winnie, I was so nervous about reading it with someone and reading it all over again, especially reading it with someone, playing the part of the girl. I think it just made it so I couldn't concentrate on what was being said, and I think it's a lot more uncomfortable with Winnie than it is with you.
Did you say meh after every line instead of LOL?
I don't remember.
Oh, that'd be kind of funny if she did.
She probably did. Knowing her, she probably did.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. There's just something about it that was different. In reading it for the first time.
Fuck, I need to find that. Fucking Daddy likes to spoil me. Oh my gosh. Okay, fuck. I've been ignoring chat. I'm drawing, so I haven't been really looking up. Nobody was out to get you, Lorne. In fact, you were the one on the prowl. Lorne looked like a gargoyle even back in 2007. Yeah, I'd rather say lol instead of saying LOL 1,000 times. It's insane. Yes, dude, fuck that shit. 36-year-old man child telling a 13-year-old girl was smart for calling herself princess and saying if he was her age, he would go after her as some age. All right. You have a good night, Lark. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Because you can't do anything with a girl unless sex, man, woman cannot do anything except sex to him. I don't know what that says. I probably didn't read it right. God, when he's mad, it was always funny. Yes, dude. I love Winnie so much. Ah, dang it.
Because with Winnie was the very first time that I had ever had another girl reading it with me.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me nervous.
Okay. Well, I think now it gives you the opportunity to see it in new light.
Yeah. It's fucking Jesus Christ.
So not only were you trying to see if she's interested in talking about sex, but really the behavior that you were exhibiting was grooming. Mm-hmm. I'm sure that they've talked to you about that before, right?
Yeah, they have.
Okay, so what does that mean to you?
Nothing.
It means I was trying to prepare her to talk about sex.
Not a goddamn thing.
Telling things that she wanted to hear, being nice for deviant reasons.
Mm-hmm. Is that the reason why you brought up your nieces?
No. I know that's not the reason I brought my nieces. Because they were that age when I had them about 70-80% of the time.
Then what was the purpose of bringing them up then?
I don't know. Just because they were the same age when I used to watch them. I guess. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe that was part of the reason.
What comes
no,
to your mind
it's because you're a fucking pervert. It's because you're a fucking pervert. It's because you saw a child and you're like, ooh, I have little nieces just like you. You can trust me. You're such a fucking groomer, bitch. Fuck you.
And it's pretty.
I'm looking at the line right now because
Okay. I'll read it to you.
I'll look at the line, but every time we take a break and talk, I get away from the paper.
Right. It's at the very top, so it's easy to find. It's right after you say a little cutie,
I see
too.
it.
Okay.
Well, maybe that was to get her to talk and to feel okay about talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
If nobody will talk to you, sweetheart, you can talk to me. I'm a good guy. I have 2 nieces of your age. So I'd have to say that must have been my reasoning for mentioning them.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This fucking sucked. All this fucking time later, I just now get to see this shit.
I think it's important for you to read it again.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important to read it again, too. But I won't do it with anybody but you.
Oh my god. Shut
That's
up.
Fine.
Shut up. Okay, Vass, that fuck you was kind of hot. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't want to get in trouble when it burns. Like what he just said, he was worried about a girl reading the chat with him because he would start catching feelings. Ew. You can't see it, but I'm kicking my fucking feet in disgust.
A couple different reasons. Because I'm comfortable with you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the tangent I was gonna go on. That's a tangent I was gonna fucking go on. This motherfucker right here. I swear to fucking God, I lost my train of thought again. I hate him so much. Oh, yes. He fucking thinks that this is some kind of intimate fucking romantic relationship thing. No, dude. You are reading the fucking evidence for your court case with your supposed girlfriend. Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck do you think you are, Lorne? Fuck you.
This stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to see this stuff. This shit is...
You need to be reminded of it constantly.
What bothers you?
It bothers me so fucking bad that I fucking talk like that.
Are you crying? Fuck you, Lorne.
Lorne,
I hate the whole conversation.
Why are you crying?
I hate that I talk like that.
She's such a sweetheart.
I hate the whole fucking conversation. That it was me that said all that shit.
Why did you say it?
Obviously for deviant reasons, obviously.
For deviant
I'm
reasons.
not ready to just come out and say it like that, yeah.
Why aren't you ready?
Because it's fucking hitting me with this.
Just come right out and say it. What's going through your mind right now?
So I want to have sex with an underage girl.
There it is.
So when you
Just
saw her
fucking
name,
pathetic.
when you
It's a
saw her
fucking
name,
pathetic.
Kayla Princess, is that what you were thinking immediately?
No. I didn't even go in that room to look for an underage girl. I was in an adult chat room.
We had talked about that before too, that you weren't in a teenage chat room. But you must have seen some kind of a picture because you saw already what she looked like.
I don't think there was a picture on there.
Well, at the very beginning, when she said 13 FKY, you said, wow, you're just a young one, a little cutie too.
Well, there must have been a picture on there then.
Yeah. And I mean, having it say Kayla Princess 94, what does that tell you?
Yeah.
That she was born in 94.
Yeah.
You did message her for the reason of talking to her about sex because you saw a picture of her. You saw that she was a little girl. She confirmed it by saying how old she was. And then it was off to the races.
Yeah, because I checked out. I always looked at profiles before I messaged people to make sure they weren't guys that I was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is fucking hard.
It's time for you to acknowledge all of it. It's time for you to go through the chat log and see what you were doing. You know that you were in there to talk about sex.
Yeah, but I wasn't looking for an underage girl when I went in there, though.
Not there specifically.
Evidently, it didn't matter to me.
It didn't matter to you. And then not only that, but there were other girls too.
I mean, other girls, too.
The other decoys that you messaged and did the same thing.
See, I don't remember messaging any other
You did.
underage girls.
Well, I'm telling you, we had talked about it before, that Disney girl and that Kimmy Kimmy Cocoa Puff, or whatever the name was. Something like that.
And I don't remember them.
Because you didn't have a long conversation like this with Kayla. It was just a couple of lines, but they were very similar to the very start of this chat. Wow, you're just a young one, little cuties. All of that kind of stuff. It's the same thing. There you go. You know that it was you. You were going down the list. You came across these girls, and that's who you wanted.
The fuck was wrong with me at the time?
The fuck
We
was
talked
wrong
about
with me
this
at the
the last
time?
time that we kind of got into it. Do you remember what we talked about?
No, I don't.
Well, remember you were talking about how you used to fantasize and masturbate when you would hear things on the news about kids getting molested and abused.
Ew.
I didn't masturbate to them.
You masturbated to the thought of it. You did.
No, I never masturbated to the thought of that.
Lorne, if it was if it was a fantasy of yours and it turned you on, how is it even possible that you didn't masturbate when you were thinking about it?
Because I had always only masturbated to ex-girlfriends.
Okay, well then how was it that you were masturbating when you were on camera with Kayla?
You know, because that was right there and happening.
Well, it was engaging in your fantasy. Your fantasy was right in front of you. So when you were fantasizing before, all of the times before, those news stories, that type of a scenario where there's a young girl, that was in your spank bank. That's what you were using.
I wouldn't go and masturbate to those things that I heard on the news.
I'm not saying that you necessarily would hear it on the news, get up, go to the bathroom, and start jerking off. It's possible that didn't happen, but that went into your memory bank. That was your fantasy. Yeah. So you did masturbate to that.
Well, it wasn't in my mind when I masturbated.
Oh my fucking
though.
god, yes.
Yes,
it
Ex-girlfriends were
was.
in my mind.
It was a fantasy of yours, though. That's why it's really hard to believe.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that excited you. So if it excited you, that's going to be something that you're thinking about when you're alone.
I don't remember ever dragging thoughts around with me though. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember. You know, how do I say this? Like after hearing about the stuff on the news,
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember days later or weeks later thinking about it.
Maybe not the specific details of the story, but the fantasy itself. You having sex with an underage girl, that was something that you masturbated to.
I hate so bad that I put myself in this fucking position.
Hello, Piss Hansen. Welcome. This Lorne guy seems like a jackass. He is.
Well, let's stay on track here. We're not talking about the position right now that you're in. We're talking about before, when this all started and you had your fantasy, that's what you would masturbate to. And it didn't have to be all the time, because I know that's going to be the next thing you say. You thought about ex-girlfriends and things like that. But it was a fantasy of yours. It turned you on. And there were moments when it became the subject of what you were masturbating to.
Oh, wow. Jesus fucking sucks.
I want you to know about all of this stuff.
Yeah, guess what, bitch? Doing the right thing does fucking suck. But you're a goddamn grown-up. You're a whole fucking adult, bitch. And that's what you're supposed to fucking do. He can't take full responsibility ever and accept punishment and guilt. He has to point the finger. Female powers. NBC promised a kid unintentional travel.
That you're telling me doesn't change the way that I'm willing to help you. You know what I mean? There's not going to be something that you're going to tell me that all of a sudden I'm going to stop talking to you or I'm not going to help you anymore.
Well, why not? But you told me not to say it, but I already told you I'm not going to lie to you about anything. If I remember something, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
If I'm not honest with you, it's not going to help me.
No, it isn't. You're right.
And I want to get past this fucking crap.
Good. I'm glad that you do. It's about time. It's about time that you work through this instead of fighting against it and fighting against everyone else who has come before me with your counselors and Emma.
I hated fucking this.
Oh my god, don't fucking start crying, bitch. Who gives a shit? Fucking...
Did you always cry like this? When things are difficult for you to answer? Where did you learn that?
Mm-hmm.
Where did I learn it?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to cry. It doesn't bother me at all. No.
She's asking because it's a very obvious manipulation tactic, you fucking reprobate. Jesus Christ. His biggest mistake was listening to Tiffany. How can a human man write in an actual lawsuit that the TV station NBC promised a kid and didn't deliver? Oh my god. Lord alert, Vic Lord.
Have you ever used it to get out of trouble? Or to kind of soften the person that you're talking to?
No, I can't just turn it on.
Okay.
It actually comes out when stuff is bothering me.
Okay.
And I don't usually hold it back.
Okay. Well, that's fine. So now you're going to take a deep breath.
I am. I'm trying to stop.
Okay.
Don't think that just because the guy cries, it makes him less of a man, because it doesn't.
Girl, shut the fuck
I
up.
don't think that it does.
Guy's not a man.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This is that shit that Tofia Chu does, bitch. This is that shit that Tofia Chu does. She throws in some kind of fucking social issue into the mix. Oh, I don't think that just because I'm a man I can't cry. Shut the fuck up. What about her demeanor fucking gave you the idea that she is upset with you crying? What the fuck are you talking about? Genuinely, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's not a man unless he does cry.
I think that sometimes people use crying as a way of getting people to back off of them.
Manipulation.
Right.
I'm not using it for that because I've been completely comfortable with you, and I'm not using it for that. In order for me to get past this shit, it's gonna fucking bother me. And I knew it was going to, because it bothered me when I was reading it with Woody.
Okay. So, as we were talking about, you wouldn't masturbate to the story at the time when you would hear it or when your fantasy would be triggered. But it was a fantasy of yours that you would masturbate to.
You see that? I don't understand that, because if it's not that I'm thinking about, how am I masturbating to that?
What do you mean it's not that you're thinking about?
If it's not underage girls that I'm thinking about when I'm masturbating, like if it's my ex-girlfriends and shit, how is it the underage girls that I'm masturbating to?
Well, it didn't necessarily have to be every single time. A lot of people will have different things that turn them on. So at whatever moment something happens to turn them on, that's what they can masturbate to.
I don't know, maybe I'll remember something down the road, but I don't remember anything right now.
Even if you don't remember specific, you're not going to remember specific days and stuff like that, or how many times or whatever, but if it was something that you did have as a fantasy, then I imagine it's going to pop up during your sexy time.
Probably. You'll know if it does.
Why will I know that?
Anything that we go through here, I'm not lying to you. I'm going to lie to you about anything. You got to be able to get past this shit, because it's hard living with it.
Okay. All right. So now we've had a couple of things come up. So we know now that the person who was Kayla did not do anything in order to get the sexual stuff started with you.
Yeah. Now I know that.
No, I know that.
That
Shut
was
up.
you.
You knew this the entire time.
Well, I think you knew that. I think you knew that the whole time, Lauren. And you
Oh my gosh, your mom's birthday is basically Lorne, so it's complicated. Damn! Definitely has better birthdays than Lorne.
In denial. You didn't want anyone else to believe that about you. So a lot of times when somebody does something shitty, then they're just going to protest, and they're going to protest strongly. And that's kind of what you've been doing. And that's in order to get people to back off. You didn't want people to question this about you. And unfortunately, when people go along with what you've said, like your mom and your Aunt Sharon, when they take the position of perverted justice is the problem, Chris Hansen is the problem, you never should have been on that show, they're not helping you.
I know. They're protective.
Well, unfortunately, that played into how you were responding to other people, too.
I know. I wonder if that's why I did this. It's because of what happened to me.
Well, I'm not going to agree with that, because I think that...
I just want your opinion on it. I don't want you to agree with me. I'm not even saying that that's the reason why. I'm just wondering if that's why. I'd like to figure it out someday.
Well, there's a lot of people
you, Lorne fucking Armstrong, are never going to figure it the fuck out. Never. Fucking never. There is not enough fucking wrinkles in your goddamn brain for you to comprehend all of the complex emotions, all of the complex things that you have to go through to work through any kind of issue like that. You don't understand what the fuck that's like. You don't understand what the fuck that's like. You don't know what that is, and you're never gonna know. You're never gonna know, because in order to do that kind of shit, in order to break the cycles of abuse, you have to be strong-willed. You have to be willing and able to do more for yourself and the people around you, okay? You are a lazy fucking bitch. You are a stupid, selfish fucking rat creature, okay? I'd like to figure it out one day. You're never gonna. You're fucking never going to. I think you have a greater chance of becoming a fucking country music sensation than you do ever figuring anything the fuck out. Jesus. And have empathy. Yes, you also have to have empathy. You have to understand what it's like to be in the shoes of the people you've hurt. Bitch.
Have stuff happen to them, like abuse.
Thank you.
They know how much it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to then put that onto someone else.
Mm-hmm.
That most people that abuse have been abused.
So?
That's not an out.
No, it's not an out. That's just what they told me. And that's what made me wonder if that's why I did what I did.
I don't agree with that that's the reason why you did what you did.
I can't really say that it is either, but I can't say that it's not, because I don't know. But I want to figure it out.
It's just like when you hear someone who had an experience with someone who was an alcoholic in their family. And that was so traumatic that they never drink. So just because you have that experience as a child doesn't mean that you then move forward and become the abuser when you get older.
Yeah.
The reason why this happened with Kayla, it was because you liked underage girls. That was your fantasy.
Are you sure that's the reason, though?
I would say so.
Well, maybe that's one of the reasons I did it. There's been more than one reason.
The reason why you did it was because you had a fantasy of having sex with an underage girl.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that because it's obvious.
Right, it's obvious. So that's the reason.
I'm just wondering if there's something else I was driving it to. If that wasn't
Sure. Okay. Let's play ball. Yes. Okay. Going through that in your childhood, like I've said a million times, and I'll say a million more, it crosses wires in your brain. It makes things. For me, the wire that I had to uncross and that was the most difficult to uncross was not being able to tell the difference between disgust and arousal. That wire I had to do so much to undo, okay? That's the kind of shit that could potentially lead to doing something like this. Absolutely, Lorne. Absolutely. Your childhood was fucked, and that is the reason why you went ahead and continued the cycle. But that doesn't fucking absolve you from it. That doesn't stop you. That doesn't stop you from being a fucking predator, okay? We can play ball all you fucking want, and we can agree, yes, absolutely, you were molested, you were raped, whatever. We will fucking play ball. But just because you have that in the back of your fucking past, it means nothing. It means fucking nothing if you perpetuate the fucking cycle. Okay? What I believe happened with Lorne, he was molested, he liked it, so he went to go perpetuate it with other people. That's something that can happen. I hate to say it. It sounds really crass and awful and almost victim blaming, but that's something that can happen. Lorne was molested. He fucking liked it and then thought that he could go around and thought because he projects with every single thing in his life, he thought that because he liked it secretly, everybody else is going to like it too. And then the people who say they don't or that they didn't are just lying. Because that's the way he thinks about everything else. That's the way he thinks about everything else. So no, Lorne, no. You don't have what the fuck it takes to uncross those wires. You don't have what the fuck it takes to actually look at yourself in the mirror and fix yourself. You don't. You're a fucking idiot and you're fucking weak.
the only reason.
That is the only reason.
How do you know that?
Well, listen, I'm going by what I can feel And by what I've seen through the conversation, what I heard in the phone calls, the way that you showed up at the house, it's obvious, Lorne. And it's obvious that you've been in denial for 12 years. You're saying...
Could that be another reason too? Because I wanted control.
You did want control. Sure. You wanted to be with this girl who didn't have...
Even if he was abused, using that as an excuse to continue it more to another generation shows how unredeemable he is. Absolutely. Absolutely. He was not able to look at himself and make a distinction. I don't know what wires he has to uncross, okay? And my experience isn't the same as every other abuse victim's experience. It could be totally different for them. I'm only going on what I know, right? You know, I had to do all of that. I lost my fucking train of thought. Oh, I had to do all of that because I was a grown-up. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, girl, like, you are hurting people. You are hurting people. My hypersexuality hurt people, unfortunately. I never did anything without any kind of, like, different kind of, like, without any, like, you know, I didn't, like, rape anybody or anything like that. But, like, I was hypersexual and I lost a lot of friendships because of it. Because I was making really weird comments. Because I was saying things and doing things that were hypersexual. Because I didn't understand that what I was feeling wasn't arousal, it was disgust. I couldn't get that. I couldn't undo it. And when I finally undid it, I was able to see all the trail of bodies that I had left in my wake. It is a very difficult thing to overcome, and Lorne doesn't want to overcome it. Lorne doesn't want to change. Lorne likes being a fucking predator and pervert, and he likes it too much to ever fucking change. That's it.
The experience. And I would have to say that the sexual experience that you had previous to that probably wasn't very positive. It sounded to me like your experiences were kind of like fumbling around drunk, and then that was it. And so if you're with someone who doesn't have the experience, who's a virgin, she's not going to laugh at you or make fun of you that you have a small penis that's weird.
No, I've never been made fun of, and never been laughed at from having sex.
To your face.
To my face.
And so basically...
And I've never heard anything after either.
Well, no, they're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell their friends. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah, well, what about when they come back for seconds? Obviously something went right.
Well, what went right is that they found someone as desperate as them.
Okay, stop punching me.
I'm not punching you. I'm telling you what my impression is. So getting back to what I was saying, I think that...
Hello, Cozy, my darling. Welcome.
That you probably felt insufficient.
Oh, I love you, baby!
Sufficient during sex for some reason. And so maybe a virgin isn't going to know any different, and you're going to be able to feel like powerful having the first experience, and she's not going to know if it was good or bad. It's just going to be good because you're telling her that it is.
There it is. Thank you. You sugarcoated that way too much, girl. No, listen, of course he wants to feel power. Of course, 100%. But also, that's the only thing he can pull. An adult woman is never going to fall for Lorne.
Really going to know if it's good for her.
Yeah, you're not going to know, but you're
also not going to care.
Really don't care either.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking selfish. I'm learning some shit about myself, aren't I?
Yeah.
I mean, sex with a 13-year-old is never going to be good for her.
No.
But you wanted to act as if it was going to be.
I'm an asshole. Not you.
No, sweetie. You're not an asshole. You're not an asshole. You're a fucking child rapist and predator. An asshole? Sweetie baby pumpkin pie, you wish that was the only and worst title that you have, darling. Asshole.
I know I'm not
you
one.
wish, bitch.
I know you're not one. No, I was fucking asshole. You know, I remember fucking doing shit like I didn't even care.
You what?
Didn't.
So I remember doing shit like I didn't even care at that time.
Because you didn't.
Stupid. It's fucking stupid. Things could have been a lot worse off for me. So this happening actually probably saved my life. This happening.
What do you mean saved your life?
So I was being stupid at the time.
And like I was going through these things through through all of like the bad friendships that I had where I ruined them by being hypersexual and all of that. I was going through that in my teens, okay? I all of those things were resolved at around, I would say, maybe like 17, 18, where I had my like first actual established relationship. This was the person that I was planning on marrying. We discovered a lot of things at that point. We helped each other out with that a lot. So like all of the things that I'm talking about in my experiences, they happened before my brain was fully developed. This was happening when this man was 37. Like, he's going through the shit that I was going through when I was 16. 16. 16.
No. I'd go down to the fucking bar. I'd confront somebody if they offended one of my friends. And just being stupid. Didn't fucking care about anything.
The thing is that you're linking everything that you were going through at that time, as far as drinking a lot and stuff, and being stupid, as you say. You're linking that to what happened on the internet talking to an underage girl, and it's not the same thing.
I know, but I didn't show any fucking care at all.
No, you didn't, and you still have exhibited that up until the last time you drove drunk. You didn't care then.
Yeah.
You didn't care about the fact that you haven't paid Betty back after all of this time. You were still willing to spend your money going over Tony's, going to the auction, all that shit, building onto your house, stuff that made you okay. Mm-hmm. So, you know,
on that eternal search for self-gratification. That's all these fuckers want. That's it. That's it. They are willing to throw so much away. They are willing to do so much damage just for a little bit of self-gratification. How long is the male orgasm? How long is the male orgasm? I don't think does it last more than 10 seconds? You're going to ruin a little girl's life for 10 seconds? For 10 seconds that you could have just beat your meat onto the wall or something? Eat my entire ass. Eat my entire ass. All right, Bazard, we'll see you, darling. We'll see you.
That has to do with how your life was spinning out of control, has nothing to do with what you did on the computer. That was 100% intentional. That was your fantasy. And the internet gave you the platform to be able to act it out. And that's exactly what you did.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It was in secret. Everything that you were doing was in secret. You thought it was going to stay that way. That's why you drove there.
You're right.
I want you to say it now.
Well, I'm not going to get every word for
No,
word.
you don't have to get it word for word, but I want to make sure that you understand this, because the issue that I have is that we've been through this before. About a month ago.
Everything that I did.
Wait a minute. About a month ago, we went through this, and you made the admission about your fantasy. You made the admission that you went to talk to Kayla on purpose. Everything you said was your fault. All of that. We went through all of this.
Yeah, but we hadn't gone through the chat log yet.
No, but as soon as yesterday, you were saying, I know I didn't want to go there. You said it again.
I know.
And it's evidence that you still don't get it because of the response that you gave to the question that was in your workbook for class. All you're interested in doing is looking around and seeing whose fault it is.
Mm-hmm. It was my fault.
I know that.
I didn't see it until we started going through this. I don't know why'd I have to go through this all over again 12 fucking years later to be able to see this shit.
Why, Lorne? Why, Lorne? Why? Because fucking 20 years later, I still can't get over it. Mm-hmm. Because 20 fucking years later, I still can't get the fuck over it. And if I don't get to get the fuck over it, you don't get to get the fuck over it, okay? I still wake up in a cold sweat. I still sometimes have trouble being intimate with my own fucking partner because of what some fucking asshole, some fucking idiot, some fucking pathetic scum of the earth loser did to me 20 years ago. Sometimes while I'm out fucking just buying groceries, I'll get this wave, this disgusting feeling that somebody is slowly gripping my shoulders and like they're touching me in ways that I don't want to be touched. I feel that shit just randomly on a fucking Tuesday while I'm out and about doing my thing. I don't get to fucking rest. I don't get to forget. I don't get to forget, Lorne. I don't get to forget. And if I don't get to forget, well, honey, sweetie, baby, no. Oh, it's so cute that you think you can just get off scot-free. No. No. Okay? I don't get peace. You don't get peace. And that's how the world works. Thank you.
They fucking block that out.
You can try and block it out all you fucking want, bitch. It doesn't go away. It's never gonna go away. This is gonna haunt you for the rest of your fucking life. The rest of your fucking natural life. And the day that you die, so many of us are gonna go on all day streams, streaming, remembering every single shitty deed you did while you were alive. The day that you die, multiple people I already know are going to be making streams about it. We're going to be celebrating your legacy of grooming, abuse, excess. That's what we're going to be doing for the rest, even after you die. You're just going to go into the hall of shit with all the other dead predators. And we're going to make jokes about you until the very fucking end. It's never going to go away. It's never going to go away. Deservedly so.
Trying to point at everyone else. This is the reason why you brought up how you were molested as a kid. You're trying to look for an out and say, well, maybe that's why I did it.
No.
I'm trying to look for a reason.
The reason
why I would
is
do something like that.
Lorne, I'm going to spell it out for you again.
But I know what you're saying. You're saying it's because it was a fantasy of mine. I know what you're saying.
Right.
I know
then
exactly what
why
you're saying when you're saying that.
Then why is your next statement, I need to find the reason though?
I need to figure out, I want to figure out, why did I have that fantasy? What made me have that fucking fantasy?
I can't tell you why you had it.
Bitch.
The fact is that you did have it.
Remember when Lord tried to play victim seeing CP? He was sent crying and saying, hey, it's in my head and I can't get it out. Yeah, no, he took a mental picture of that and just fucking keeps it in his back pocket.
That's the specific reason why you talked to her and the other girls that you were going after. And the reason why you showed up at the house was because you thought you weren't going to get caught. And the idea of you doing that was better than the other story that you tell and saying that there was a friend of yours that was going to take you to the karaoke bar. You were not going to give up the opportunity of meeting up with a 13-year-old virgin when you knew that she was home alone. You weren't going to give it up. That was your once in a lifetime, hopefully not once, but there was your first shot. So you were going to take it, and you did. You didn't think anyone was ever going to find out.
And that's why I went there.
That's why you went there.
I really didn't ever think that I would go there, though.
Dude, you were planning on it the entire time. You were planning on it the entire time. The whole time. You were like, 10 more days, precious. However many more days, precious. You were counting down the days. You were counting down the days. Why do you deny it? Why do you deny it?
Why is that even okay?
It's not. It's not okay.
But you're making it as if it was just going to be talking. I didn't plan on actually going to fuck her. Instead,
it's not okay.
I was going
oh shit,
to
y'all. Oh shit.
myself,
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I was supposed to stop streaming 15 minutes ago. Oops. Sorry. Okay. I have to stop. I gotta go make dinner. Oops. Sorry. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hopefully I'll be back at some point. I definitely want to do a like all day stream for the big day. But I want to do more. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I guess I'll see you later. Bye.